What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update, and the stock market got absolutely crushed today. I'm going to give you the details on how that will affect the next stimulus package and the next stimulus check that will be sent out to Americans, how that affects that, and what we will be doing going forward. But first, don't forget to give this video a like. It really helps out our channel below, and make sure to subscribe down below if you're new to the channel and you haven't yet. This way you won't miss out on new video updates regarding the second stimulus check and the election coming up. Also, at the end of this video will be the final clue of what is in this box. So make sure you watch to the end for the final clue. If you can guess what's in that box, you could receive money directly from me. The stock market got crushed again today, down over 942 points in the Dow Jones Stock Market Index, which actually makes it the 14th largest drop ever in the history of the stock market for the Dow Jones Index point-wise. As you can see here on this graph, it just came in under at 942 points, which makes it the 14th largest point drop we have ever had in the history of the Dow Jones Index. Now, what does this mean for our economy, for jobs, and for the second stimulus check negotiations, and for what President Donald Trump and Nancy Pelosi are thinking and saying about this right now? Because honestly, the stock market actually affects a lot more than you know. When the stock market got crushed in March and was dropping almost 7% every single day, that is when Congress stepped in and rushed in and passed several stimulus packages right away. If we go back here several weeks ago, I actually said one of the things preventing us from getting more stimulus is all-time stock highs. When the stock market's at an all-time high, that's one indicator that people think everything is doing good. Everything's doing great. Business is good. Stocks are at an all-time high, so everything must be good. So the reverse happens when stocks start crashing down. Not only does it provide a good buying opportunity if you have money in a 401k or you're looking to buy stocks and make some money. Most people just do it through their 401k and they invest it long term. This not only presents a good buying opportunity at the moment, although I think we're going to see several more significant losses here in the next few days headed up to the election. But Congress tends to step in when the stock market is crashing like this to pass more stimulus, just like they did in March. House Speaker and leader of the Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, says that the stock market slide could force President Donald Trump to quickly negotiate a larger stimulus deal. As you can see here, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said on Wednesday that the recent stock market slide could push President Donald Trump to seek a larger economic rescue package or stimulus package, given the importance he's always placed on it. Quote, what the president cares a lot about is the stock market, and he sees the market react to the spread of the virus, and he sees the market react to the fact that we do not have an agreement which could inject resources into the economy. Hopefully now he will come to the table in a serious way to crush the virus. And as kind of sad as it sounds, when the stock market gets absolutely crushed like it is now, down almost 2,000 points in just 4 days alone, that's the sad thing, is that when Wall Street's in trouble, Congress rushes to save them, and that could be what we see again. That's exactly what we've seen happen in March. They didn't really take stimulus serious until the stock market slid to a historic drop. It actually dropped as much as it did almost in the 2008 and 2009 Great Recession, but it did it in a much faster pace. And that is when Congress stepped in and now all of a sudden made it urgent to pass a deal and to get more stimulus done. And they did it very quickly as the stock market was dropping 6 and 7% every single day. Democrats are criticizing Nancy Pelosi for not taking the $1.9 trillion deal that the White House and the Republicans were offering her to get that deal done before the election, which there actually is still time with 6 days before the election. They could still do that, but Nancy Pelosi is taking heavy criticism from her own colleagues for not taking the deal at this point. Representative Max Rose, a New York Democrat, criticized Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi on Tuesday, arguing that she was, quote, making a mistake by not accepting the White House's latest $1.9 trillion stimulus package deal. Quote, she most certainly is making a mistake, Rose said when asked about Pelosi's rejection of the White House deal. Quote, I mean, let's remember the Republican Party, the president and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, 2 months ago, they didn't want to do anything. And now, because of the sheer force of our argument, as well as the obvious pain of the American people, they have moved up to $1.92 trillion. It's a tremendous bipartisan framework for action that's commensurate with the scale of the crisis that we're facing. He pointed out that Senate Republicans have not committed to a deal, saying that if the House Democrats pass it now, the focus of the country would shift its attention to them. He says, the truth of the matter is, it is clear what the American people need. They need action right now, and they cannot wait until the next election. So, as strange as it sounds, the stock market dropping like it is now and continuing to drop up until the election and even possibly after actually might be a good thing for a lot of people in the fact that it might urge them and push them to actually get another stimulus package done, another stimulus check, another unemployment extension, money for states and cities, money for schools, and money for you through mortgage and rental assistance. That would be a good thing. In addition, it also might give bailout money to airlines and to the restaurant industry and more PPP money to small businesses that are going out of business in record numbers. Without new stimulus, the Fed has warned us that we will see a slower economic recovery, and that's if just stimulus is delayed even a little bit. And the longer it delays, the Fed says, the longer it will hurt us and make our economic recovery take years longer than it should if they were to pass more stimulus now. And honestly, they need to pass more stimulus now. Now, honestly, with 6 days left before the election, I mean, we are getting pretty tight, but they do still have enough time to actually say yes. I mean, Nancy Pelosi and the White House could literally agree today or tomorrow and vote on it in the House and the Senate. That takes 2 days, and it would be on the president's desk in the next morning. So we actually have a little bit of buffer room, to be honest, if they wanted to pass this before the election. Democrats have been criticizing Nancy Pelosi, and Republicans have been criticizing the White House that both of them need to just make a compromise and make a deal to get this done before the election, especially on Nancy Pelosi's part, because after the election, Nancy Pelosi loses a lot of leverage. And a lot of people think that both Nancy Pelosi and leader of the Senate, Mitch McConnell, leader of the Republicans in the Senate, might both lose their positions in the next election. Either they both get directly voted out, or they lose their majority in either the House or the Senate. There's several different scenarios there that could take Nancy Pelosi out of power or Mitch McConnell out of power or completely flip everything upside down. So, getting a deal done before the election or a presidential executive order for stimulus checks is the best news that we can hope for and is really what the country needs. All right, guys, I'm here with my beautiful wife, Laurel, here to join us and give us the final clue of what is in the box. What do you think about the stock market crashing?
Doesn't bother me.
I know, but it's actually kind of a good thing in relation to stimulus because,
If they actually do something about it.
well, you know how Congress and Wall Street are. Wall Street's in trouble, and what happens? They get bailed out immediately. The American people seem to come last. Wall Street's in trouble, and heaven forbid,
I don't know.
So honestly, as weird as it sounds, the stock market continuing to drop actually might be a good thing for a lot of people as long as it's not an extended duration. It's just a temporary thing. And I mean, honestly, that's kind of how it was in March because it dropped so much so quickly. And then they passed all the stimulus. It came back like nothing.
Yeah.
So let's hope that they can actually do something this time.
That damn Nancy Pelosi. I do not like her. She's a liar face. Liar face.
What kind of face do I have?
I don't know.
You're getting hot flashes again, aren't you?
Hey, you know I've been sweating today.
Dude, it's really hot in here right now. Like I turned the heat down before I started filming it. It's just like it just started boiling in here all of a sudden.
I don't know. Maybe it's all that hot air you have.
Yeah. All right. So our final clue for this. Remember, if you can guess what's in this box, you're entered into the pool of people who have guessed correctly. From there, we will randomly pick 2 winners to receive $125 from us for a total of $250 for our 250,000 subscribers. And we'll probably be doing this again. We're going to announce the winner when?
Tomorrow in the 3 p.m. video.
And we'll be opening the box to show you what is inside. Maybe we should just open it now and show them.
No.
All right, what is our final clue, Laurel?
Okay, the final clue is if you don't guess soon enough, you will be out of time.
One more time.
If you don't guess soon enough, you'll be out of time.
So if you want to make your guess for what's in the box, just leave a comment down below and you'll be entered. And from there, we will randomly pick 2 people and we will open the box and reveal the winners on Tuesday, not Tuesday, on tomorrow at 3 p.m. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check videos next. And this bottom video is about the stock market crashing that I posted just a few days ago and what might happen. You can watch that also. And this video teaches you how to start a business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have dozens of students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon, and we teach them how to do that. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and we will see you in the next video.